Hello again, Tucson community. I want to thank you again for all the wonderful support that you've shown this great district over what's been a very, very difficult time. There's one thing about extraordinary circumstances. They bring out the absolute best in people. Through extraordinary circumstances, we're able to see heroic service. And heroic service is just what we've seen. In the very, very first week of meal service delivery to the students of the Tucson Unified Community, our food services department, our transportation department, and our school safety department have come together to deliver almost 30,000 meals to children across this district. Our hardworking custodial staff, our hardworking members of the operations department have come together to form hotshot teams that continue with a comprehensive cleaning of the Tucson Unified School District, school by school, to ensure a clean and a safe environment for our employees and our students when they return. Our IT division is getting ready to embark on a monumental task, a monumental mission of education and of service to the over 14,000 families in this district that find themselves without internet or without any type of computer or device to access the district's online learning platform. In the coming days, they will begin with the distribution of 2,000 laptops, to starting with the 12th grade students of this district, the seniors, and continuing on with 11th, 10th, 9th, and all the way down to our kindergarten students. Tonight, the governing board authorized, at my recommendation, an emergency request to rush $3.5 million to the front lines to take care of this digital divide that continues to create gaps between students across this district, that continues to exacerbate an achievement gap between students who have access and opportunity and students that don't. In the coming weeks, our IT division, our hard-working members of our information technology department, they will attempt the impossible. They will be imaging and deploying almost 18,000 digital devices to kindergarten through 8th grade students across this district, and they will attempt to do it in 4 weeks' time. A task this monumental, a task this comprehensive is going to require all of our support, all of our effort, all of our faith, belief, patience, and understanding in what we are trying to accomplish for the children of this district. There is one thing that we will never do. We will never leave a child or a family going without opportunity or access to the resources that are needed to change a child's life. And that resource, and the number one resource that's needed, is the classroom teacher. And in this tremendously difficult circumstance, the only access that thousands of students across this district have to their teacher will only come through a device and through internet access that we must now race against time to be able to put in so many households. Finally, to the class of 2020, to the 6,000 seniors who are waiting out there and watching and wanting to find out what's going to happen with graduation and with the graduation ceremony and credits, please know that nobody's going to fight harder than I am on your behalf to make sure that we get you that diploma that you've worked so hard for. On Tuesday, the State Board of Education will be voting to make a decision regarding graduation requirements this year under this tremendously difficult pandemic. I, along with other superintendents, will be providing a series of recommendations on your behalf to make it as easy as possible, to make it as no harm as possible, to create no additional obstacle for you to comply with, to be able to get your diploma and apply to state universities, and to be able to celebrate this special time in your life. It disheartens me to know that this very, very special milestone in a young person's life has been unfairly taken away by this pandemic. For that reason, I will not be canceling your graduation ceremony. Right now, graduation has been scheduled for the 3rd week in May. I'm going to leave that date in play, only because I believe in hope. I hope that circumstances change. I hope that the coming weeks will bring a change in circumstance that will allow us to proceed with your regularly scheduled graduation. In the event that it doesn't, and in the event that we have to postpone your graduation, we will postpone it to a later date, later on in the summer, or perhaps early fall, to still honor that tradition that you have so dreamed about for so many years. For our young people, our class of 2020 graduates, I understand what this pandemic has done. Those of you who dreamed of dancing that final dance at your senior prom, or playing in that final game of your final season of a spring sport, or that one last concert, or that spring play, that last chance to sign yearbooks with your friends, and most importantly, that dream of putting on the graduation cap and gown and walking across that stage. I know that that's been taken. I'm going to do everything I can to keep all of our senior activities alive and on the books as long as I can. And if I can't, I will do everything I can to postpone them so that opportunity still exists. I want to thank all of you again for your patience, your faith, your belief, and your trust in the Tucson Unified School District to take care of each and every family and child under our care. Thank you again for the privilege.